just your life though.
Right.
Because
yeah.
I know for a fact that you can spit off some Second Temple Judaism timeline right now and nail it to it.
No, that's always easier. My life personally, though, it's like it can. I don't know why. I always remember like those seminal moments in my life, and I know that weekend was one for sure. Another then was a relationship that. I mean, it wasn't going to go anywhere from the start.
It was a relationship.
Yeah. I mean, I really was it was a lot of my loneliness and things I was struggling with that I was really trying to just find in someone and, find the solution to in someone else. And what really ended up happening is I brought all my brokenness into the relationship but the result of that was, as often breakups do, it led me to just like honesty with myself and with the Lord. Actually, I don't see, like I said, I can't remember timelines very well. So I don't remember if this was before or after that weekend. But the important thing is that right around that time, 2018, between reaching out to community and the leaders group at the living room and some personal other relationships in my life, just being vulnerable with people, and then a relationship that didn't work out, but then God met me there. There was a shift in my heart. Like there was a tangible shift from that identifying with a disorder that is part of how the Lord made me, and it is part of what is unfortunately been carried on in our family genetically because of the effects of sin on the earth. But the Lord, through the series of events, brought me to a place of just like breaking me of and setting me free from this identifying with a disorder and seeing myself as a son of God. And like I can still remember it. Like there were some really cool things God did. And like my testimony has never been that. I mean, I love those testimonies where people just had like an overnight,
just wake up experience.
Yeah. Like God just meets them in a moment. Actually, that was my dad's story.
Okay.
Without getting into all of it, but like he was met by the Lord in like an amazing, like saving way.
Yeah.
But for me, it's been more of a journey. It's been more of like, God has met me. Like he's walked with me through, fire and everything else.
Well, not to throw off your story.
Yeah.
But I think that's something that's very important that we should address. Why do you think God meets some people like that overnight, that big bang, that big explosive experience, and others like you and myself, it's just kind of like it's just an always he was just walking with us, and it takes us to be like, oh, there it was, or oh, there it is,
Yeah, I don't know, but I suspect some of it is for purpose and community. Like I think that sometimes God just sets somebody free in a moment, and then in some ways sets them on a little bit of a different trajectory. Like I've noticed that a lot of times people set free in a moment end up like having incredible faith, and they tend to be like the people who go out and just like and do so much by faith and just go for the miracle and like have that more of that personality, and like God uses that. But he also uses those of us who it is just one foot in front of the other. You don't know where you're going. You don't know how you're going to make it. And it's a different kind of faith, and it's a kind of faith I think that is able to walk with people who God meets in that way. Like I think a lot of it is not just about us, it's about how we can be used for others. But
so like the people that experience those big moments with God, I tend to see them more in I mean, we're all called to be evangelists, but more of an evangelistic role.
It tends
more
to be
more of a go out, a missionary or a missions kind of driven person. And then other people, and not to say that those people, not to say that they aren't more intentional with other people, but the people that God has kind of walked with, that built that over that time, is where you get more of that intentional, personable relationship with other people.
Yeah, it seems to be that way. I think of the verse, I don't know, off the top of my head, but where he says that like by the measure of faith you've been given. I think God kind of gives different measures of faith and different experiences that are intended for different things.
Hey everyone, thanks for watching. Make sure to check out our homepage at talktome.buzzsprout.com. You can also find us on Facebook at Talk to Me Media. You can also check us out on Instagram. Handle is TalkToMeWMikeV, and we're also on Twitter. Handle TalkToMeWMikeV as well. Make sure you like, share, and subscribe. Thank you so much for the support, and remember, everyone has a story to tell.